Alright, welcome. We're going to do a very quick run today. This one is called Stormbringer. I think it's about 30 minutes. So we'll just run through this one here. Wrap it up a little earlier, or on a little earlier today. We decided to stay home for a few days here. Hopefully we get through this one without any major hiccups. It is called Stormbringer. It's supposedly hard and it's a 30-minute run, so we will work through this very quickly. We'll see how it goes. Alright, so trying to just mind our speed here. It looks like they have us slightly restricted, so okay, acknowledged in time. Okay, always worry about those. We're supposed to have gone up to 50. There it goes. Okay, We're still in a little bit of restriction, so I'm just going to keep it at about 40. This one's called Stormbringer, and I guess a storm is going to come. They've been highlighting a lot of their dynamic weather in these packs, so that's what we're going to be seeing probably. And welcome if you're just stopping in. This will just be a quick one. This is about a half an hour, and then we'll wrap it up. If you missed anything in the beginning of it, it will be on demand here for a few days, and then it'll be over on the YouTube page as well. Alright. So some people may be wondering why the stream is much earlier in the day than usual. I decided to, well, two things. Decided to take some time off, and also I'm a little bit required to take some time off. So taking advantage of that today. Alright, let's acknowledge this bad boy. Let's make sure it went through. Looks like we're cleared to speed up a little bit here. I'm glad that they also added this thing because it makes it a little bit easier to understand what signals you're looking at and what you should do to respond to them. Alright, so we're coming in the opposite direction. Most of our runs have come going behind us here, so this one's actually a little bit different. We're restricted to 60. That's just a regular acknowledgement there. Okay, just clear that one. Alright, so we'll see what this one all entails. Looks like we're going to get up to 120. We got 2 stops, and that should be it. Should be 30 minutes, but we'll see if there's anything that slows us down in the mix as well. I just like to acknowledge see from time to time. A lot of times there's a whole bunch of cars stored on this track here to our left. We've seen that coming in the other direction also. And there's some more cargo here on our right, but there's always a very long car train here, it seems, whenever we do these scenarios. Alright, so 10 kilometers to go. We're going to get bumped up to 160 pretty soon. Just acknowledge our CFA there. We just have to click on that every so often just so that the train knows that we are in good shape. Welcome if you're joining. We're just doing one scenario today. This one's called Stormbringer, and that will wrap up the stream. If you want to see more content, you can check out the video on demand, or you can also check out the YouTube page. Alright, so first one's going to be Delmenhorst. Then we have 1 or 2 more stops after that. And again, this scenario is called Stormbringer. So I'm assuming that we're going to get a lot of weather coming up. Going to be cleared to 160 here. I do have the safety systems on, so occasionally you'll hear me having to acknowledge the signals and just respond to the system to let it know that we are still active. So you hear like a little buzzer occasionally. So I'm going to pull back on the throttle here and let the train coast. If this is your first time joining us and you'd like to get notified when we come back, feel free to follow us here on Twitch. Again, we also have a pretty active YouTube space where we've been saving some of the videos because Twitch only does VOD for a certain amount of time. Alright, so we have a little bit of speed pickup here. We're going downhill, but we were losing a little bit of speed. Then it flattened out again, so I just like to keep it up a little bit here. As I think 140 is our max at the moment. So we get us close to about 135 and kind of maintain that for now. 5.7 miles to go. We do have PZB and LZB on, but I don't think we're going to get above 160 on this run. So right before we get here, well, actually past this, we get down to 120. So after the stop, I'll start slowing down. We get to about 1.6 kilometers. Gives us about a mile out, and it's a reasonable amount of time to start slowing the train down. Signals are still good. Actually letting the train come down a little bit naturally here as well. And looks like we got some rain. So let's put the wiper on. Alright, when we hit about 1.6, I'll start to apply the brakes. Braking now. Start to come down. Just a little bit here. Yep, we're doing the Bremen route. I'm just doing one quick scenario. This one's about 30 minutes, and then I'll wrap up for the day. Merry belated Christmas again. I chatted with you right before the holiday. How was your Christmas? Remember you said you were going to go visit your sister, right? Alright, just acknowledge that. We're going to come to a full stop on this one, so let's add a lot more braking pressure. Yep, but yes, this is the Bremen route. Once we get settled here, Samson, I'll give you a shout out as well. I haven't seen you streaming this week since you've been home. I'm actually off today as well. I may have mentioned this before. I have so much vacation time that they're actually requiring me to take vacation, which is good. I should be taking it anyway, but I don't have any place to go, so sometimes I'm just like, what's the point? But I need a break, to be honest, because work has been stressful the last few years. Okay. Let's stop the train here. Come on, I know it's a little slippery, but you can stop. There you go. Okay, looks like traffic's building up. Check in at the next station to see what's happening ahead. Okay. Alright, lock the doors. The weather's getting bad. No, I know. I always put it on though anyway, just in case. But there isn't any. Yeah, I don't think we're getting above 160 in this run at all. Okay, next one is Buchholzberg. If you pay attention here, you'll notice that we're still red. The game does this sometimes based on the scenario, but if I were to go forward and past this red signal, that would fail it. So let's hang out here for a little bit. Let's see on the map if we can see what's going on ahead of us. We're green now. Okay, so we're green. I'm just gonna do a safety save just in case, because I don't trust this thing here. Can we still save? I haven't tried to in a long time. I don't know if we can. are green ahead. Although we do have this 500 hertz magnet, so I'm a little concerned about that. Hopefully we don't get any issues here. Okay, we should be able to pass it as long as we're below 40, it's saying. Alright, signaler says proceed. Oh yeah, I figured the weather was going to come in pretty hot here. It did mention that. But yeah, Samson, I was mentioning I don't really need to have it on, but I like putting it on. Yeah, now it's saying below 24. Initially it was saying below 44. Or now it's saying below 24. I'm glad that they added these new features that lets you kind of understand these things a little bit more. I think the German route safety system is probably the most complex, in my opinion. Okay, staying below 45 here. In about 4 kilometers, we're gonna stop, so I'm just gonna bring the speed up a tiny bit. Yeah, the 500 hertz one, yeah. I know what you meant. I know what you meant when you said red magnet. Alright, so I believe there's 2 more stops that they're gonna request from us here. I'm just gonna keep my speed. Okay, we're clear of the restriction now, so we can speed up. But I have a feeling that alright, we're gonna have to stop again pretty soon, so it would be nice though if we did have like a LZB, because then I don't have to worry so much about paying a lot of attention to what the signals are doing. The train will stop itself for me. Alright, so we checked in with the signaler saying that there is a red ahead. So I'm just going to pull back a little bit here and just let the train coast as we come through this section, and then I'll slow down. Have you played this yet, Samson? I know you were mentioning giving it a shot the other day. Gonna start to slow down a little bit. The one thing I found though is that it tends to stutter a lot, so okay, gotcha. Acknowledged. And let's brake. Yeah, you see it's like stuttering a lot. Must be really backed up because we've been traveling for at least 3 kilometers and it hasn't cleared up ahead yet. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I like the German stuff. To be honest, I don't have anything that I don't like. Even some of the freight stuff I enjoy doing from time to time. It all depends on what I'm in the mood for. Okay, so we got some clearance now. Let's try to keep going. What happened? That was strange. See, and this is why sometimes these things are a little awkward. I didn't have anything saying that I needed to slow down yet. Alright, once it comes to a stop, we'll add the braking. And let's clear. Where is it? Over here. Yes, release it. Thank you. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna stay at around 40 right now. Yeah, no, it's okay. Don't worry about it. What happened, I was coming up on a sign and then all of a sudden it just switched. I have a feeling that it was supposed to stay on and that the game didn't leave it on. So, and the thing was green. It probably was supposed to be yellow. There's a few things that the game probably missed. But it's okay. Or maybe if I didn't acknowledge it in time. There's a few things that could be going on. Caught that C5 just as it was coming up. Okay, 2.6. We'll have to stop again. Just check ahead. Saying denied still. Okay. I'm gonna keep it below 85 just in case they try to ding me again. Ooh, you got it for PS5. Well, hopefully it was on sale. That's the reason I didn't get it. I don't want to get it if it's not on sale. Cause I honestly don't know. Oh, okay, for Xbox, okay. Because I don't know how much I'll play it. Was it available on Xbox Live? Not Xbox Live. What's the monthly thing called? Yeah, Xbox Live. If it is, I might try the PC version. If it's a part of their, you know, game library, where it's not extra. Okay, acknowledge that. I'm just gonna coast on this one. I'm not really gonna try to fight the speeds too much. Oh, no Game Pass? Okay, gotcha. Yeah, it just came out. Alright, we're below 60 already, so we're good. Signal says proceed. Okay, we are already below 85, so we should be acknowledging this next one because we're probably going to get 1,000 Hz magnet. Okay, very good. And we're getting ready to stop. So it's going to add a very small amount of braking here. We'll add a little bit more brake percentage. I was like, is this a stop? Just like a random location, but it is actually a full stop. They didn't ask us to let people off, so we'll see what happens once we come in here. Okay, let's get ready to stop. I like to be very, very controlled on these situations where we have a red head. Yeah, it happens. I used to never do the scenarios with it on, but then I started to do it. So it makes it feel a little bit more complicated. Looks like the storm has caused the line ahead to get blocked. Expect to be diverted. Don't forget to announce your approach as workers are on the line. Okay. I don't think they taught us how to announce our approaches before. Alright, so we're good. Alright, we just have to go to Hood. Oh no, I don't. Oh, I opened the door. I don't know why. I didn't have to. Yeah, I used to not do scenarios with everything on because sometimes I felt like it was a little buggy. But now I usually put them on. Sometimes in the middle of a scenario though, if it's like a freight one, I'll just turn it off if it's like causing too many issues. Alright, let's go 17 for our way out. Did I put the lights on? Give you some window heating. I actually never put my cab light on either. Okay, nice little relief there from the rain for a second. I'm trying to see it. There we go. That's what I wanted a little bit more of here. Because it was actually pretty clear when we started this scenario. Okay. Let's add a little bit of power. Just a reminder, this is going to be very, very short. Yeah. So that's why, like, sometimes I'm like, okay, I'm just not gonna actually push it too much. Okay, so we're getting diverted. They moved us over to this other line. They said that there's some trains stuck ahead. But our next stop is our last stop, if I remember correctly. And then we'll end the stream today. It's just gonna be a very quick one. Alright, let's speed up here. Let's see what they let us get away with. So we're almost done here. Just have one more stop to go. They're going to slow us down a little bit as we come through. I have a feeling that that might be a track change that we'll see. Because we are on the wrong track at the moment. Oh, there's some work being done over there. That's why we've been diverted. Well, one of the reasons. I have a feeling there might be a train ahead as well. Just started picking up speed like all of a sudden really quickly. Oop, that was my fault. I was looking away. I missed the acknowledgement. That was all on me. Trying to stop things a little faster here. Have to wait for the train to stop before we can release this. Okay, there we go. Yeah, that was my fault. I was looking away. I missed that acknowledgement. Alright, so we'll stay below 45. We're getting to our next and last stop, so we'll be okay. We still might be on time as well, even with the 2 stoppages there. Alright, we just gotta stay below 45. So we'll keep ourselves there. And come under to 60 coming up. For some reason I feel like it feels closer than it was before. And I don't have it zoomed in, which is weird. Okay, we're gonna hit 60 coming up. Alright, we acknowledged that one on time. Excellent. I knew what I was looking for. The other one, I was looking away. Alright, so we're almost here. Samson, did you get Bus Simulator? It's still very buggy. It actually crashed on me during the stream on Tuesday night. It's still early for you right now. But it is early afternoon for me. Alright, so yep, we got a track change. That's why we needed to be at 60. Once you play the game enough, you get used to kind of certain things like that. Like, oh yeah, we have a track change coming up, so we have to be below 60. Or at 60. Alright, so once we get here, we'll let the passengers off, and we will be complete. Oh, okay, you have Tourist Bus Sim. How's that one? I've seen Tourist Bus Sim, but I tried to watch somebody's stream of it, and it just didn't really seem that great. But it was on super sale on PS4, on the PlayStation Store a few weeks ago. I still didn't grab it. You could turn the speakers on. Interesting. I don't remember those buttons being active before. I'm just gonna creep into the station here. There's some cargo over here. I think one of the last 2 scenarios is a cargo one, but it's about an hour long. Just trying to let it coast because I don't want to go over speed or under speed or anything like that. Hey Vite, how you doing? You never replied to my text message from yesterday, Vite. We're actually almost done. We're wrapping it up now. Okay. Yeah, I see it's like going to different like locations on the map and stuff. But yeah, there's one streamer that I watch on YouTube who's playing it. And it's just pretty much showing off the different types of buses that you can get, but you never got it? Yeah, because I replied to your message yesterday. Yeah, it says it went through at 10:08 p.m. That's weird. I was asking you where, to the question that you asked me. I said where. Okay. This is really bad rain, and for some reason the wipers just turned off. Very strange. I didn't turn them off. They like turned themselves off. What's going on? This actually happened with my car one day, where like the rear wiper just like stopped. No, why would I do that? I replied to you, I said, where? Why would I ignore you? That's silly. Yeah, vet's office would be good. I thought you mentioned like a doctor's office or something. But yeah, it should be fine. I honestly do not know why this wiper stopped working. This is very strange. Yeah, no, I like texted you back like a minute later. I was like, where? And then I was like, okay. She never replied to me. I mean, it could be you have to deal with a lot of people and at their worst. Think of it like being at the doctor's office. There's a lot of phone calls, a lot of angry or anxious or scared people. So it depends. But yeah, I think a vet's office probably better than a doctor's office. But yeah. Alright, 35 minutes. Let's see. Oh, we didn't get the gold. I wonder why. Probably because of the time, but that's not fair. It was raining. Alright, so that is that. I'm gonna send us over to Mikey. Mikey is a messenger, bike messenger here in New York City. And he's streaming right now. Yes, Happy New Year. Hang out, you can see Mikey. Mikey's driving around New York City typically. Yep, on his bike. You guys go hang out there for a little bit. Alright, we'll catch everybody soon. We'll see. I'm not sure if I'm going to do a New Year's stream on Sunday or if I'll wait till Monday, but we'll figure it out. Alright, so starting the raid here to hang out with Mikey. He's a New York City bike messenger. You get to see New York City if you've never seen New York City before. And it'll be a nice little hangout. Alright, folks. Happy New Year.